My guest this morning is a man whom I've admired for a long, long time. Because Milton Berle is not just a household word. He's done an awful lot for me and many, many people. Only God knows how many lives that he has saved, because when you make people laugh, you're going to save a life. You can be sure of that. A household word, a friend of mine, a friend of all of America. Will you welcome Milton Berle? Milton Berle, welcome.
First, let me say I was glad I got out here in a hurry because you were getting too many laughs. That's the first thing. And to tell you how much I appreciate you inviting me here today, because, Dr. Schuller, I've been watching you for, so many years, and this is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm very, very thrilled to be here. Really. And the nice things you said about me was really terrific, just the way I wrote it.
Well, let's see. I really don't, I really don't know whether to call you Uncle Milty or...
Just don't call me early in the morning like this. That's a... No, you can call me whatever you want to.
Call me Bob.
What?
Call me Bob.
Okay. Bob, you call me Mr. Berle. Now, I'm very, very glad. See, I love to see people in a congregation like this laughing. I never saw so many people in my life. Not on my show, at least, but it's really terrific.
Well, your act is getting better. That's why the crowd is getting bigger.
Ooh. Very funny. I wish I'd have said that. And I will. But you were talking about thanking me, and I do appreciate that, Dr. Schuller, for that wonderful compliment you gave me about making people laugh throughout the world. And while I'm on this subject of laughter, because what the heck, you get so many laughs. And I was coming through the entrance here, this is a true story, and some nice lady, elderly lady, she must be in her 80s, she walked over to me, she threw her arm around me, and she kissed me, and she said, "Hello, Uncle Milty." She said, "I love you." She said, "I've been watching you ever since I was a little girl." I said, "Get out of here." Look at the way they laugh. Oh, I want to tell you something. When I was watching you, and I've been watching you so many years, do you know who you remind me of?
I don't know if I dare to say yes or no, or
say anything.
Speak up. Go ahead. I'll take a chance. Who? A mutual friend.
You got it. Who?
Fulton Sheen.
Fulton Sheen, bless him.
You were up against him, weren't you?
Yeah, I appeared opposite Fulton Sheen.
Yeah.
When I was on television.
He gave you ratings.
Yes, he didn't. Well, he hurt my ratings because, well, let's face it, Bishop Sheen had much better writers than I did. Let me explain that. He had Matthew, Luke, Mark. In fact, Bishop Sheen had 10 of the greatest one-liners ever written.
I got a ghostwriter.
You got a ghostwriter?
The Holy Ghost.
Terrific. Terrific. Say, 1 out of 20, that isn't bad, but I want to tell you. No, I was about to say Bishop Sheen, when he was appearing opposite me, or vice versa, we were on for the same sponsor, Sky Chief, and that was the Texaco show. But I have been admiring you for so many, many years, and I want you to know that I agree with everything that you say. And I'm here specifically for a certain reason today. And first place, you didn't ask me how old I was.
How old are you?
I won't tell you. No, I'm gonna be 75. So I want to say.
You know what George Burns said about you the other day? I saw him on the Today Show 3 days ago.
What did he say?
He said, "I'm 86 years old. Milton Berle is just a kid."
Well, if he thought that was funny. Now, I love George Burns, I really do. He don't know where he's. You give him a tangerine, he don't know what he's doing.
But truly, your humor has
Yeah.
been such a healing force. And I'm going to be serious for a minute, because if we can, you will never know how many people's lives you saved in a hospital, in a hotel room, and in a house, because when you make them laugh, you healed them. And I really believe, Milton Berle, and now I'm very serious, I really believe God gave you the gift of humor to be a minister of healing. And you've been so wonderful for so many people, and seriously applaud him for that.
No.
We love you.
No, don't. No.
Uncle Milty.
Wait a minute.
We love you, Uncle Milty. All of America loves you.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Schuler.
Dr. Schuler. I think it was Norman Cousins who said in his book that he just wrote that laughter is the best medicine.
Right.
And it can cure. And that's what I've been trying to do for years. I've written down just a few thoughts that I'd like to pass on to you and to your viewers. May I?
Yeah, but before you do, is it true that Fulton Sheen once played a little thing?
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. How did you know this?
Well, somebody told me this. I don't...
Fulton Sheen, bless him, may his soul rest in peace. He did well, he was brilliant. You know, like you with improvisation, and you ad lib and you make it up. But he was opposite yours truly when I was on the Texaco show, and a few ladies and gentlemen watching in, and you ladies and gentlemen in the cathedral here. Remember, I used to come out in crazy costumes, you know, crazy faces, and laugh it up, sir, please, that man. I laughed when you walked in. Now look, I'm kidding, but it's the truth. But no, I used to come up with the crazy costumes. When Fulton Sheen was opposite same time at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday night, I heard that one night, he had great sense of humor, he came out with his robe on, this is back in the 50s, with a beanie, with the propeller on the top, right? And he walked down, he spun the propeller, and he looked at the camera, he says, "How do you do? Welcome, this is your Uncle Fulty." Is that the one you meant?
That's the one I meant.
You know,
what are you doing lately?
What am I doing lately?
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, I've just been installed, Bob. I've just been installed as the national chairman for the ALA. ALA is the American Longevity Association. And I've been installed, and what we're trying to do, and we're going to do it, is to prolong life. It's against aging. It's a process against aging. Take good care of ourselves. I don't know if you know this, or your viewers know, that at the beginning of the 20th century, the age span to live was 47. That's all it was, 47. Now it's 1983 pretty soon, and it's now 74. So we predict, our ALA, American Longevity Association, predict that by the end of this century or the beginning of the next century, the lifespan will be to 110 years old if we take care of ourselves. And that's one of the reasons that I would like to read down a few. I wrote down a few thoughts here that I'd like to pass. And some of them are pertaining to the church too. It says here, our body and health are gifts from God, given only once, and we must treat these properly with respect, which means practicing good health habits and prevention so that we will stay healthier longer. Now, the ALA, Bob, is raising monies to provide for more creative research so that we can live longer and healthier and do away with the three killers, which is heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, and to provide monies for new scientists who have not proven themselves and cannot obtain the funding that they need. We have on our advisory council, we have 10 Nobel Prize winners, and we also have Dr. Christian Barnard, who did the first heart transplant. We also have Dr. Albert Sabin, who discovered oral polio vaccine, and Dr. von Euler, who discovered the chemicals that transmit messages in the nervous system. May I, do I have a little time?
Sure.
I also would like to point out that the American Longevity Association is not just for the elderly, but for young people too. In fact, the young people stand to gain the most from this organization. And just as you, Dr. Schuller, have created this magnificent cathedral for everyone to enjoy and worship in, so have we in the American Longevity Association are building an organization that will help everyone to stay on earth longer to do God's work. And for example, you asked me before, what have I been doing lately? Well, I work. And that's, thank the Lord, that's what keeps me healthy. I work to live, and I live to work. And anybody that retires is crazy. You've got to have something to do. You've got to keep yourself busy and take just relax. And I would like, I really mean it. If I may tell you how your ladies and gentlemen that are viewing the show now and the folks here in the cathedral, if you're interested in how they can help.
Yes, I wanted to ask you, how can we help you? Because, you know, I have a goal. My plan and dream is to live to be 100, and I want to write a book, how to set your 10-year goals when you are 100 years old. I mean it.
Wonderful. Let me write that down.
It's copyrighted. Sorry, I already got it. Write your own material.
That'll be today.
Yeah. How can we help ALA?
Well, if anyone is interested in finding out more about the ALA and can help to achieve a longer and healthier life and become a charter member, I suggest that they write to me, Milton Berle, at this address, and we will tell them how they can join this worthwhile effort and program. By the way, Dr. Schuller, the ALA is a non-profit organization and a deductible item. So if you, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to join, you will receive a periodic newsletter about health, telling of the new discoveries even before the public in general has access to find these new scientific findings. And I want to tell you one more thing. If we think that we are limited to 70 or so years, then we won't do much better. But if we have greater visions, then we can achieve much greater longevity and health. I want to tell you something. You know, when I got your mailogram, collect, and you invited me to be with you, I was amazed.
That we didn't pay you anything.
That I didn't? Oh, no, I don't want any money.
I know that.
After the show. No. Money's the last thing I think of before I go to sleep. That's the... Now, what I want to say is, if I may ask of you, if the ladies and gentlemen cannot remember the number that we put on the screen just now to join our organization, could they... What do you suggest?
Come right to me, Robert Schuller, attention Milton Berle. Robert Schuller, Garden Grove, California, attention Milton Berle. We'll open the letter, we'll take out the offering, and give him your name and address. Thank you very much, Milton Berle.
Thank you very much. I love you. I love you.